The candy compass spun wildly, then exploded into glittery sugar dust right in Wobbletail's face. Gasp! Sticky sparkles covered his whiskers as he blinked in shock, standing in the middle of a wobbly jelly field. His tiny paws sank slightly into the bouncy ground. Picture this: a bright candy world where hills are made of marshmallows, rivers flow with syrup, and the sky smells like vanilla. And right in the middle of it all stood Wobbletail, a small, fluffy creature with a round belly, soft blue fur, and a tail that, well, never stopped wobbling. Boing! His tail bounced behind him like it had a mind of its own. Today was supposed to be simple. Just follow the candy compass to find the legendary golden lollipop. But now, the compass was gone, and Wobbletail had absolutely no idea where he was. But wait! The ground beneath him suddenly jiggled. Boing, boing, boing! Wobbletail lost balance and slipped. Whoa! Slip! He slid down a jelly slope, spinning like a blueberry rolling downhill. That was the first mistake. He landed with a soft plop into a puddle of melted chocolate. Oh no! His fur was now completely brown. He sniffed himself. I smell delicious. And that's when things got weird. From behind a giant candy cane tree, sniff, sniff, two tiny gummy creatures peeked out. They had wiggly bodies, big eyes, and tiny, squeaky voices. Did you fall into chocolate? Wobbletail blinked. Yes? The gummies gasped together. He's the chosen snacker! Wait, what? But before he could ask anything, zoom! The gummies grabbed his paw and pulled him along. The chase had begun. They bounced across marshmallow hills, zipped past caramel waterfalls, and dodged giant rolling jawbreakers. Why are we running? Wobbletail shouted, wobbling wildly. You smell like treasure, one gummy yelled. And treasure attracts them. Them? Nobody saw this coming. From the sky, whoosh! A flock of flying licorice bats swooped down, their wings flapping like sticky ribbons. Eep! Wobbletail ducked. The gummies zigzagged. Left, right, bounce! Boing, boing! Wobbletail's tail bounced uncontrollably, launching him forward. Wah! He flew over a gumdrop hill and landed, face first, into a pile of cotton candy. Pfft. Pink fluff exploded everywhere. That's when the chase got even crazier. Over here! A deep, cheerful voice called out. Wobbletail looked up. Standing there was a tall, jelly bean-shaped figure wearing a tiny hat. I'm Captain Chewy. Need a hand? Yes! Without hesitation, Captain Chewy scooped Wobbletail up. Hold tight! Zoom! They dashed through a tunnel made of chocolate sticks. The licorice bats tried to follow. Bonk, bonk! They got stuck. Wobbletail giggled. That worked! But wait. The ground suddenly cracked. Crack, crumble. Oh no. The tunnel floor collapsed. Whoosh! They slid down into a swirling sugar whirlpool. Everything went wrong. Wobbletail spun. Captain Chewy spun. The gummies spun. Too much spinning! Wobbletail cried. Hold your breath! Captain Chewy shouted. Glub! They sank into a fizzy soda lake. Bubbles surrounded them. Blub blub! Wobbletail's eyes widened. He floated up. Pop! He burst out of the surface, gasping. That was not part of the plan. The gummies flopped onto a nearby cookie raft. Captain Chewy climbed up too. Everyone looked exhausted, sticky, confused. But wait, Wobbletail noticed something. His tail. It wasn't just wobbling anymore. It was pointing. Guys? His tail slowly tilted toward a glowing hill in the distance. Boing, boing. Is your tail giving directions? One gummy asked. Wobbletail blinked. Maybe? Captain Chewy stroked his jellybean chin. That's no ordinary tail. That's instinct. Wobbletail stood up. So, we follow it? Everyone nodded. And that's when things turned around. They marched forward, step by step, bounce by bounce, through sprinkle storms, over fudge bridges, past dancing cupcake fields. Every time Wobbletail doubted himself, his tail wobbled stronger. Boing, boing, guiding them closer. But then it got worse. The glowing hill wasn't just a hill. It was guarded by a giant marshmallow gatekeeper. Who dares approach? The fluffy giant boomed. Wobbletail gulped. Hi? The gatekeeper squinted. You seek the golden lollipop? Wobbletail nodded slowly. Yes? The giant leaned down. Then you must pass the test. Oh boy. Make me laugh. Silence. The gummies whispered. Captain Chewy raised an eyebrow. Wobbletail blinked. That's it? The gatekeeper crossed its fluffy arms. I haven't laughed in 100 years. No pressure, Wobbletail thought. And thought. Nothing. Then, boing! His tail bounced and smacked him in the face. Bonk! Everyone froze. Wobbletail blinked cross-eyed. Did my tail just attack me? The gummies giggled. Captain Chewy chuckled. The gatekeeper stayed still. Oh no. But then, a tiny sound. Then, ha 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 ha! The marshmallow giant burst into laughter, shaking like a wobbling cloud. That was amazing! Wobbletail smiled. I didn't even try. Exactly, the giant said. Sometimes the funniest things just happen. The gate opened. Creak, fluff. Golden light poured out. Inside, there it was, the golden lollipop, shining, glowing, spinning slowly in the air. Wobbletail stepped forward, heart pounding, tail wobbling softly. Boing! He reached out and grabbed it. Ding! A soft, magical chime echoed. Everything sparkled. The candy world shimmered. The chocolate on his fur vanished. His tail glowed brighter. You did it! The gummies cheered. Captain Chewy smiled proudly. But wait! The lollipop started shrinking. Uh-oh. It shrank and shrank until, pop! It turned into a tiny candy. Wobbletail stared. That's it? The marshmallow giant chuckled. The real treasure isn't the candy. Wobbletail tilted his head. Then what is it? Everyone looked at him. The adventure, Captain Chewy said. The friends, the gummies added. And the laughs, the giant finished. Wobbletail smiled. His tail gave one happy wobble. Boing! Yeah, That makes sense. He popped the tiny candy into his mouth. Crunch! His eyes lit up. Okay, that's still really tasty. Everyone laughed. The sky sparkled brighter. The candy world felt warmer. And just when things seemed perfect, Wobbletail's tail suddenly spun wildly again. Boing, boing, boing! He froze. Guys? The gummies gasped. Another adventure? Captain Chewy grinned. Looks like it. Wobbletail sighed, then smiled. All right, let's go again. And as they ran toward the next mystery, Wobbletail slipped on a banana peel. Slip! Wah! He tumbled forward. Bonk! His tail bounced one last time. Boing! Okay, he said, lying flat on the ground. Next time, I watch where I step. And everyone burst into laughter again.